All right, well, back to some more coffee. The last one I did was the Pika Mocha, and that was a vacuum kind of siphon one where as you spun it down, the coffee drawn through the water. And that tasted pretty good and made a very large cup. But what if you want something that's just a little bit simpler to do? We do have the Cuppamoka. And the Cuppamoka is the same size vessel as the Pika Mocha. Sorry, I lost my spoon there. Apologize for that. So it's the same similar bottom, but essentially what it is a pour over. It comes with some filters, and I'm going to probably have to, I've never used this before, and I'm definitely going to have to come up with filter replacements for this. But they send you little filters. They're about this big, and they're going to fit in like that. And this is just kind of a little mold for a pour over, and it goes onto here. So when it's stored in the down position, and then it goes up like that. And then you go ahead and put in the filter like that. So it's essentially a portable pour over. And we've done a pour over of this size, but there's no way I'm going to take that camping. I'm not even going to take the small size. We'll make 1 cup, possibly 2 cups. And so we're going to go ahead and try this right now. The filters come with it. This little serving spoon comes with it. It has a lid like right there. And this is the one cap that it has. And the cap comes closed like this. But you can move this over and you just kind of have a way of drinking through it. That will also fit on the Pika Mocha. So let's bring up my favorite coffee, which is McDonald's. And we're going to do 1 scoop. And I think a half. That's about it on this one. Put this down here. And we got to be a little careful how we do this. Remember, I'm going to move it back here so it's on a flat table. And we're going to go ahead and infuse it first. Let that sit for a little bit. I can hear it running through. The water absorb into the grounds. And the key thing when you're doing this is to make sure the water's all the way around it and it doesn't funnel into the center and skip the grounds. And that's definitely much better right there. Now, ideally, I guess I would be doing this on a scale. But we're just going to guess it right now. You can hear it go down. You would need a steady table to put this on, or a log or something if you're out camping. And it has little ridges in there to allow the air to come up through so it doesn't vapor lock, so to speak. We're going to let this go down. I'm going to take a look and see how much coffee's in there right now. It does seem to be working well. I also picked this up for $3 at our local grocery store. And I'm going to try that one. $3 is not worth, it's not a bad price. Just try it. It's a brewing cone made out of plastic. I also picked up this for $5, which is supposed to, what do you call it? It's a milk frother. I'm looking at the French side. So it's a milk frother, cheap one. Probably won't work, and then I could return it. So let's see how much coffee I got in here right now. Okay, not a lot. So we're going to go ahead and add some more. Try to keep the grounds down. so that the coffee equally hits everything. If you only run the coffee through the bottom part of the grounds, then you're kind of wasting all the grounds there and there because the water's not coming in contact with it. And I can hear it stopped. Probably shouldn't have stopped. That is probably on me learning how to use this. So it's still going through, but slower. Not sure what I can do about that. Well, you know, when you try something for the first time, you sometimes run into problems. I suppose it would have made sense to read the directions. And I'm sure I have the directions in here. But who wants to read directions? I mean, really, come on. We don't want to read no stinking directions. And the directions happen to be in a big book. Look at that. Of course, they're in 1,000 languages. So I did everything good. I'm doing the spiral correct. I'm doing the pour over correct. Of course, in German, I don't understand it at all. It looks like it's working correct. It's just not very fast. Now, that last one I did, the Cuppamoka, wasn't very fast either. And that took some effort, but it made a very good coffee. So we're just going to let that drain out and then see where I'm at once that goes down. And this is the simplest form of coffee that I can possibly think of as far as making coffee. Single cup, Cuppamoka. This is the last one I've gotten, the most recent one they built. Let's spin this and see how much is in here. There's still water in here, so I gotta be careful. Oh, I'd say it's almost done. Once this coffee goes through, I'm probably done with it. Slowly dripping down. Not necessarily the most prepared person. Let's go ahead and pull this out. There's still stuff in there, so that's why I'm doing it this way. I can see the grounds now. So this is still hot. Smells good. Let's try a drink right now. Very strong coffee. Probably could have cut it down to 1 scoop. Let's try our standby. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try something else. I'm hitting stop. All right, so I work at Walmart in the pharmacy, so I tend to do a lot of shopping at Walmart. But I went to the other local store, and I found Snickers Coffee Mate. And I couldn't resist trying that. I probably could simulate that on my own just by doing caramel, doing some maybe even peanut butter, some chocolate. But I'm going to try these right now. Let's see what's in here. Pull 2 of these off. These are obviously going to be non-dairy. And for sugar, it has 4 grams of sugar in each one. So that'll be 8 grams of sugar. Let's set it over here. We're going to add this to it and see what that's like. Let's shake it up. Huh. What am I doing wrong? Shake well, but I don't think that has anything to do with how this works. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. That could be operator error, or it could be just a poor design container. No refrigeration needed. Well, I think that one's just a weird design because it came out better. So now we put 2 of those in there. Can't see it because it's in a container, but by now you've all seen coffee before. Okay, still a little hot for me. I'm gonna do one more thing. There we go. So now, when we want to drink this, we can put that on there, screw it tight, and when I put that little part there, kind of comes with something of a sealed container in your car, and when you want to drink it, you just go like that, move it over, and you have yourself a Cuppamoka. This is pretty good. It's probably one of the stronger ones. I did put a spoon and a half in there, so that's probably actually 1.5 times stronger than normal. I have a suspicion that I'm only supposed to put in 1. Let's see what it says. It's a 1 to 2 cup cone, a scoop. It doesn't actually say how much to put in. So I may try a little less coffee next time. Nope, I did not put in too much. They're actually saying 2.5 scoops of ground coffee, and I only put 1.5. So I just, maybe I've been drinking really weak coffee, and that's what I think is normal. That's pretty good. It's going to be a lot of coffee flavor. I actually think some of the other methods I've been making coffee is a little better than this one. But if you like strong pour over coffee and you want to take it camping, this is going to be stronger than most of your methods you'll try. So I'm going to give it a thumb up. It works as it's supposed to. Is it my favorite? No. But it does work. It does do what it's supposed to do. It's a pour over, and it's worth trying if that's what you want. Wacaco makes good products. This is very strong. It's thermal. So when you put this on here and you make it, you can go traveling for a while and it'll stay warm. I put an ice cube in there. But if you didn't, it'll stay warm for quite a while. And if you were in a campsite, you can make this, clean up your campsite, and have it ready to go, excuse me. So a Cuppamoka, it's a pour over design, works really well. Try it. Yep, I'm not sure how the Snickers was working. Needs a little bit more sugar. We all kind of know that I'm a sugar person. So we're actually gonna try that right now. We're gonna put another sugar in before you guys leave, unless you already left. There's that. Pull this up. Now there's only 1/2 cup in there, so that's a pretty lot of sugar. That's much better. So if I do the caramel ones or the Snickers, I'm gonna have to do an extra sugar in there. That is kind of what I have to do. Anyway, Cuppamoka, thumbs up. Hit subscribe, click dislike or like. Either one's fine. And if you hit dislike, tell me why so I can learn. Thank you guys.